Hi, this is Christy with Vegan Food for Thought, and today I wanted to share how I healed my enlarged pores. They have gotten like so much better. I still notice them; they're still noticeable to me, but most people like usually always comment on my skin being healthy looking and stuff like that. And for me, it's made a huge difference. I used to not feel comfortable even going outside without makeup on my skin because of how enlarged my pores were and just all my acne and everything that I had going on. And I would say 99% of that's healed. I might have like, I get one or two zits like right here, maybe once a month or something, or a couple times a month. I don't really keep track of it anymore because it doesn't bother me. And it just isn't something that I worry about anymore. And it just feels so nice to not have to even think about that. So the number one thing that I did that helped my skin health was I stopped wearing makeup. That alone, and I stopped overly, like I used to scrub my skin until it was raw with like buff puffs and then I used to wash with all these soaps and alcohols and then these, salicylic acids and just all these very harsh, strong chemicals that were like burning my skin and making it just oily. It was a combination of oily and dry and peely and everything all at once. So now I really would say I'm much more hands off with my skin. I still pick at my skin. I still poke at it. I actually really enjoy being able to feel my skin. It's very soft now, but, and I don't worry about, like, I used to like have this, thing in my head where everyone would tell you not to pick at your skin, but like not even to touch your skin because that could cause a breakout or a pimple, when really, like, if you're washing your hands and you don't have like dirt all over them, I don't, like, I don't know, I don't worry about that because it just, if anything, I put oil on my skin every once in a while, but not very often. I like sweet almond oil, jojoba oil, shea butter. I actually put some of that on my, I usually put that on my legs because it's a very thick oil, but every once in a while, if my skin feels dry, I add that on, and it does not clog my pores or give me acne at all. I just put some on the other day, like 2 days ago, and yeah, if anything, it helps clear my skin. I've actually noticed pimples like coming to the surface after putting oil on them before. So if anything, I feel like it helps heal my skin. But I don't really do that regularly unless I feel like it's necessary. Sometimes in the winter, I feel like it is. My lips have been getting a little bit chapped, but really that's about it. I don't like to use chapstick and things like that regularly because then I feel like it kind of makes my lips more dry. And then I don't know, your skin is supposed to produce its own natural oils. So I like to let it do what it does naturally. So that's my number one thing that I've done that changed a lot of stuff. It did not make my skin 100% better, but the other part, well, there are a couple other things that I did. So I went vegan. That was, I think, the biggest thing for my skin health that like helped it the most was just eating a diet that was free of like processed sugars, processed like oils. I still eat like nut butters and like tahini and peanut butter with oil on it and sesame oil and things like that occasionally. Yesterday I had like a quarter cup of peanut butter that I just ate, and so I don't really worry about things like that anymore, but I also try to stick with natural foods. A plant-based whole foods diet or whatever they call it now, a vegan diet. And that has helped a lot. Also staying very hydrated. I don't always, but I try to start out my day with like about 32 ounces of water, and then I think that's a liter. I don't know. Whatever the mason jar sized is. I actually have one right here with some tea. Oh. Like this size. Yeah, 32 ounces. Yeah. So I start out the day with like something that big, and then then I try to drink 3 of those a day, depending on your body weight. They recommend your body weight in ounces cut in half, I think is what they recommend. And I notice that I can drink like 4 liters of water if I work out and sweat a lot. Which doesn't happen every single day, but some days I can get away with like drinking 2 liters of water and feeling okay. and some days I want like 4 if I'm like working out and sweating a lot. So it's gonna vary, and everybody's different, but I really prefer to drink my water in the morning time. I feel like it just kind of wakes my body up and makes me feel like doing things, and I feel good. And then I don't have to worry about like drinking water all throughout the day. Sometimes I forget, and then I end up drinking water either before or after dinner. Usually, like if I eat too salty stuff, sometimes I really find myself like wanting more water then. So I do that. So yeah, diet and drinking a lot of water helped for sure. Cutting out things like processed sugars, processed oils. I notice if I eat a lot of oils or like chocolate and things, with sugar, then I tend to get zits like along here. And that's just like, maybe that's just me, but I know for me it's helped a lot to not eat a ton of oil or greasy things and stuff. I feel like if I eat a bunch of oil, it just kind of comes out through my skin. Um, so that was like when I started noticing that, when I started eating healthier, I started noticing my skin getting better. And also when I stopped using makeup, and then also when I started sweating a lot, working out and just sweating has helped my skin so much. I feel like it just kind of like clears everything, pushes everything out of your pores, and it keeps that stuff from getting like trapped, like the dirt or the things that come from inside, like the oils and bacteria and just all the stuff that comes out of your skin. It helps like kind of cleanse it. So yeah, I really like sweating. I haven't actually been able to sweat as much as I would prefer to lately. Normally I would really like to do a sauna, or like I like to do Bikram yoga, like a heated room stretching or workout type of routine. It feels so good on your skin. I remember the first time that I did Bikram yoga, I had like these black splotches appear like coming out of my skin, when I did the yoga. So I really felt like it was just, pushing all the stuff that was in my body out. And then my skin after that, like ever since then, it's been a lot clearer than it ever had before. So I know that that had a lot to do with it. Now I haven't been able to sweat as much lately, and I have been noticing my pores, like they look a little bit more dry and maybe a little bit bigger than they used to. So of course, like that it doesn't bother me that much, but like I do notice that like if I dry brush, it helps kind of just get the debris and the stuff off of my skin, when I'm not able to do like a sauna type of thing or a lot of sweating. I do still sweat, like I try to at least once a week and do like a really heavy workout. But sometimes I don't always have the energy or the time to, because it can take a while to like actually work up a sweat. But yeah, usually once to twice a week at least. I prefer to every day, but it just isn't always a possibility. But yeah, dry brushing, I do like my entire body with dry brushing. It can also help with cellulite and things like that. So I like to dry brush my thighs and stuff, and everywhere pretty much. My skin, my legs get kind of dry too, so that helps kind of exfoliate that. I especially get a lot of like dead skin cells, I notice, like on my back, this area. So I try to get my back. You're supposed to brush towards your heart. I don't know why, but that's just what I do. And I just dry brush until like I dry brush in the areas that I want to until I either notice redness, or if it starts to hurt a little bit, then I stop. So you're not supposed to like actually like remove a layer of your skin. I mean, you might remove the dead skin cells, but you're not supposed to be like hurting your skin. It's okay to have like a little bit of redness, but like make sure it's something that your skin can like repair from or heal, and that you're not like causing like, you're not removing like a couple layers of skin or more. Like you're not bleeding from it or anything. That would be too far. But yeah. So I like to dry brush my whole face. I take off my glasses, of course, and like just dry brush this, and especially my cheeks. I don't dry brush my eyes really, maybe very lightly with my eyes closed, but and yeah, it just feels really nice, and it's something that can like exfoliate without damaging your skin a lot. It is one of those things that like it causes your skin to like go into repair mode and heal itself, and it can cause your skin to like, it can build up and like it can, let's see, what am I trying to say? It helps your skin produce more collagen and things like that. It keeps, preserves the elasticity, and it also can help remove, well, what are those? The dimples in your butt. um, Cellulite. It can help heal that, and reverse that. I've noticed a big difference in that. Just even just moving around and exercising helps with cellulite. Just getting the blood flow to certain areas can help. And this does increase blood flow, but also exercising and moving your body helps increase blood flow. So a lot of different things can help with that. Even just, eating more like anti-inflammatory foods, I believe, can help with that. I don't know, don't quote me on that one, but so anyway, my last and final thing that I do for my skin is I really like this rose water stuff. It's kind of like my toner now. Instead of, spraying a bunch of alcohol that kills all of the good and bad bacteria on your face and burns it. I just spray this on it, and it's very, very refreshing. It's soothing. Like if you have any redness or acne or irritation, this is anti-inflammatory for sure. I know that. And it's very soothing to your skin. It can help heal your skin, and it just smells nice. So I really like it. It can help, like, I don't know, it's supposed to have like anti-aging effects and stuff like that too. But yeah, that's basically what I do to reduce the size of my pores, and what I've done. And they have, like, I used to, go to dermatologists and everything, and they would tell me, that's not really something that can ever be changed. Acne and scarring and everything is just permanent, and it doesn't heal. They told me to use vitamin E oil on my skin, so I used to try. I would buy the little capsules and put that on my skin, because I was so desperate to like heal. I had some scarring here from chicken pox, and then I had some scars on my elbows. But the funny thing is when I went vegan, that actually all healed. I used to have, you can still see it. This scar used to be purple and like all the way up to like here, and it was just a scar that I would always like show people. It was always just really like an obvious. Now it's hardly even visible, but it was just always, something that I would say, oh yeah, I have a scar right here, and people would just, it was like so visible that, it was like the scar that I would always show off. But now it's like hardly even, in some lighting, I can't even see it anymore. So your body can heal, and it just takes, it needs the right vitamins and nutrients and sunlight and just, all the stuff that allows it to heal. So think of it that way. And yeah, take good care of your skin and your body, and it will do what it's supposed to do, and it will heal.